Hello, everybody. My name is Yorick Faust, not Faustus. I don't know why I named my channel that. Whimsy. I'm an eel VTuber, artist, and negligible writer because I don't ever get around to writing. Welcome to Illuminations, the channel where I post videos of me drawing while yammering on about something probably unrelated. Today is an introduction and a preamble about um all of that, and I thought best way to do that was by working on my new VTuber model. I do like my current model, um, but he is my very first model, and he's a little he's a little funny. He's a little funny. And I just think the new model is already looking far superior. It's been like 2 years, 2 years and actually spending time on things that will make a huge difference. Uh, Funny story about the new model, which does roll back into the channel actually. This is not my first time trying to make this introductory video. Rather, um, I got done editing the first video and I felt so gross about it that I decided it was better to ditch the whole thing. um More or less what happened was that the finished files were all corrupted. Uh, I did manage to put the results of that into the icon of this channel and Twitch, I think, which is nice. But a bunch of other files that I opened at around that time were also corrupted. And that includes my original new VTuber model. Uh, yeah, I've been working on designing and then refining the model for like over 2 years, maybe probably 3 years now. It was, uh, yeah, you can understand why that leaves a guy kind of exhausted. As a silver lining, though, I've been working my butt off to get even further along than I was before, and I think that's fairly evident with where I'm at with it right now. Um, yeah, because I'm, almost finished. uh, Mostly, I just need to redesign the gloves and add some back bits and bobs, which are all rainbow colored for you here. Maybe nitpick a few things that I have. Of course, rigging is going to be another issue. Last time I had learned everything within the span of a month because I was using the trial. This time I want to take some more time with it to nitpick and perfect maybe. This is like my second model. So I just want to give myself time to relearn things and actually refine some of the movements I kind of hammed in. That doesn't seem like the phrase I'm going for, but hopefully it conveys what I mean. um, that'll take money that I don't necessarily have access to right now because I've been a little low energy, partly because of the aforementioned disaster and just I'm really bad at networking. It makes commissioning kind of difficult. Uh, and things they never really tell you when you're becoming an artist is that you need to be something of a social butterfly, or at least able to fake that, which is not something my inability to understand normal people interactions is very good at. That's the channel. Outreach through new means of communication or something. Communication. I didn't really hit that second C. I don't talk a lot. It's very evident. This is going to be interesting because I'm going to be working on my art and my speaking at the same time. uh I don't actually know what I'm going to put here art wise. I was thinking of doing like one painting in a month, but the thought was making me anxious. Uh, as that's just a lot of work, and I'm kind of bad with painting. Like, I'm good at art. I think that's obvious. It's just that I tend to sometimes over render and make things look bad, which was making me anxious about putting out as content. I do um doodles and other things though, which I could probably I'm not sure. I have ideas. We'll be thinking. Um yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Uh I'm probably not finishing this model in the time frame of this video. Um it could happen. Probably not. I'm recording me speaking before I'm recording drawing, which is confusing things. I don't know if I were post the rest of the process just because I am already so far in. It would feel silly. I'm not sure because my relearning process of live 2D rigging is going to be a lot of me pausing to watch videos and try and learn. So I'm not sure that would be make good content either. But I do have other things trying to learn how to do better 3D models because I kind of want to change my little lobby area. The one I have now is very clunky. I made it myself. That's why. um, but yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do and learn with in regards to art. So you know, um, my other problem is that I'm fairly obsessed with my own creations. And I don't do a lot of drawing of other things, which is tragic. The fan art will take you places, but not so much when it's fan art of your OC from the MMO that you played with a convoluted backstory. At least, not the way I've been doing it. um, I do need to learn how to cut down on my painting process. As I said, I over render a lot. Uh, the that whole process doesn't really lend well to doing nice chill painting streams. The original introduction video with the icon was 14 hours of footage that I managed to speed up until like 2. Uh it was not very chill, so I don't know. I don't know what people are looking for in drawing. I'm going for chill in this video. Maybe I'll post some speed ups and I will see. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, like I keep repeating, and I will repeat again. Oh, uh, yeah. I just yeah, and then I a million things to learn. I didn't. I couldn't get over the tragedy of the file corruption, really. And I think I recorded the audio for that one like 5 different times. At the end, I was just like, I'm going to record, and whatever's there is going to be there. I don't care. But I just felt bad about it at the end because it wasn't something that I wanted to put out as my first, the first foot forward. I don't know how I managed to mess up forward while also pronouncing it vaguely correctly, but there we go. I'm kind of a disaster, but I'm aiming for a fun disaster. which is kind of hard right now because I'm trying to drag myself out of like a 3 years of continuous bull honky. Most recently, I found out that I can't really stream from my bedroom because the Wi-Fi has gotten so bad in here that it dropped like almost all my frames sometimes, and it just made it completely unwatchable. And I streamed for 4 hours. 4 hours. My God. That means I have to go move back to the living room, which doesn't sound hard, but there's like a dozen different problems that are attached to it. Like my mom is very chatty, which means working is hard, but also her new dog has already chewed up like thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Casualties, including the my new mic's pop filter, which is being held on by rubber bands because I don't have money to replace it. Also, she knows how to open doors. So my stuff isn't exactly safe where it is in my room, but at least I'm there to hypothetically hear her chew and keep her from destroying everything. Not that my destroyed wardrobe tells that tale, but hypothetically, that's the case. Um, my computer wires are certainly not right next to the couch for her eager little mouth to get on, but I mean, I'll figure it out. uh, I go, I'd go more into detail about the shit that's been going on for 3 years, but frankly, it is depressing. And hopefully, most of that's behind me. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Again, fun disaster. Also, again, like most of this has had nothing to do with my new VTuber model. I mean, some of it does, sort of doesn't, but like this is what to expect, more or less. Just me talking jibber jabber. I might talk about the drawing actually, because again, I am recording the audio before I'm recording the drawing, and that does kind of affect the script. But I did feel like the yammering was more important to get done than the drawing this time around because it is mostly about me and us. And yeah, I hope you found some of this interesting. If you want more of whatever the fuck this is, Ajasta. I'm hilarious, and if you don't agree, then you should stick around so I can change your mind or really annoy you so you can comment. That's an option. I won't see you next video, but you'll see me. Ta-ta!